What is up, homies? Welcome back to another reaction from Heroes Reforged. We're on the 5th episode of Superman Lois Season 4, officially the halfway point. This is gonna kind of like, I imagine, be the ramp up to the end, because the first 4 episodes were kind of a big setup for Superman returning, and now we're gonna get into the Lex Luthor-ness of it all. But of course, if you want to see the entire uncut reactions for this whole series, check them out on Patreon. We've got them all there. It's a fun time. Please, for the love of God, watch the show. It's so good.
I think if people are watching this reaction video, Adam, I think they're watching the show along with us, or have been waiting for us to catch up. So,
or they're using our
there's
videos
people
to
who
watch
just-
the show, which I'm like, whatever, do what you want, but
It sucks, dude. Yeah, it's the CW. Can't you get that with an antenna these days, or did they take that away? Is that old school? Like, couldn't you? I don't know.
You get a digital antenna, you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, my mom has a CW. Like, you can watch it. You can get access to it. So
your mom only watches YouTube and CW, Hector.
Yeah.
that's it. That's it, dude.
That's all.
That's
it.
all.
All.
Wow. Right.
All right, you guys ready to jump in?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
17
years
Oh,
ago.
wow.
I'll give you a ring tomorrow, Kat.
Definitely a wig that he's wearing.
Why are you being like this, Erica?
Are you not feeling respected? Like you don't have a say in anything? Well, welcome to the last 14 years of our marriage.
Oof.
You didn't even try and connect with me.
We went to therapy.
That sounds like a very Lex Luthor thing to say.
How desperate I am for even a scrap of attention from you.
Having her be British, that's going to explain how his daughter is going to be Elizabeth Henstridge with a British accent. Yeah.
Mm.
You are still that angry little boy from South Metropolis whose mother hurt him.
Yeah. She's right.
Impossible for you to love anyone,
Including your daughter.
including your daughter.
Hey, Adam. You're a soothsayer.
Nice. Good work.
One day, Elizabeth will come to you and beg you for your love, and you will push her away.
And then you will never see her again.
I'm headed back to Smallville
Tonight for what?
to take care of this.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Superman lives.
Superman lives, baby.
Híjole.
Janet Olsen.
I'm sure Luthor has seen the news. He knows you're alive, Clark. It's only a matter of time before he sends that thing after you again.
We just need to find a way to make sure that doesn't happen.
What way?
Okay, I know this is gonna sound a little crazy, but what if we just talk to him?
Talk to Luthor.
Always the optimist.
He killed you and so many others. Talking to that psychopath is a waste
I'm not
of
your
time.
bra.
Sometimes the only way to reach someone is through their heart. So
Actually, I take that back. This is Lex Luthor. Don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. Hello? Uh-oh.
Superman
in
can just fly
London.
really fast, punch him through the face, straight through, and then leave.
Total jackpot. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Are you sure there's like enough in there? Or?
I literally bought everything they had.
Is that Deuce or Slavin?
That's Deucer.
She's been texting all week. She's probably think you're gonna flake on her again.
It was one time.
Dude, just be careful. You know, she might just dump you for one of those Wichita boys.
Oh, shut up.
Come on, let's go get.
Call one of these guys Deucer, please, for the love of God.
Please. Also, I used to have that car, but in blue.
Oh, yeah, I
loved it.
remember it.
Yep.
Like, I was there the night that thing came.
Yeah,
That's
remember
right,
she
she was looking at the
That's why
diner.
she looks familiar.
into Superman?
Yeah, to your dad.
What? No.
Guys,
I'm not gonna like say anything. It's just
Denise isn't an idiot. That was such a
Yeah.
like a big moment.
Yeah, I'm really glad that he's okay.
Yo, come on, let's go.
Yeah, I think they're going to reveal to the world that Clark Kent and Superman are the same.
Yeah,
I agree.
probably.
I agree. Denise-
Or Luther's just gonna do it
Yeah, maybe.
and try to like sabotage.
But instead, the whole world will just embrace him.
Yeah. Ooh, baby.
Oh, written by Adam Mallinger. Cool. I thought he was not coming back for this season. He pulled that deep cut with Tal Rowe being Superman's brother. He was one of them, I think. He was one of the people. And also making Captain Luthor John Henry Irons.
Superman.
Mr. Kent.
Or is it Clark? I guess it depends on which costume you're wearing.
can we talk?
How did Lois do it?
Damn. Look at that new suit.
Bring you back from the dead. I'm assuming it's some alien technology.
It's the most human part.
I came to speak to you as a father.
Do you even know what it feels like to suffer?
Lex,
I literally died.
You killed me, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I won't let you hurt my family.
Enjoy the time you have left. It's running out.
Jesus. That Bizarro Doomsday is still alive. Like, what is he gonna do about that?
Yeah, where he's just hanging out eating shit in the subway.
Yeah.
I want to discuss Elizabeth.
As you know, my client intends to move back to London.
Elizabeth is staying in Metropolis.
Nope.
It's England,
She's my daughter.
who I don't want exposed to this life anymore. All the crime accusations.
It's a very interesting Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
I have given her everything.
Except love.
Don't you dare say that to me!
Is she gonna have a British accent or an American accent at this age?
British. Oh, at this age? Well, she's born. It depends on where she's born and where she grew up. But if she's been there her whole life, then.
Yeah, Lex just said she's been in Metropolis her whole life. I'm like, all right, she's like 15 or something. Then she's, you know, and she should be like, shut up, Dad.
Yeah, but Dad's been keeping this secret
Yeah.
much his whole life, and now it's kind of just getting out there. It's only Denise.
But then also raised by her mom would give her a British accent.
Yeah.
And it's not like the Daily Planet knows or anything. Probably best not to freak him out.
Well,
I think it's gonna happen this episode, Adam. I think you're right.
Clark Kent is Superman.
Right now? Really?
Well, these boys are dealing with some real windy Smallville right now.
Yeah. It's effing windy.
Just take Candace back to the house, and I'll be home as soon as possible.
His favorite person.
Hands attended to, and use your turn signal.
Oh, what? Are you kidding me?
That's great.
What if she doesn't show up?
Hi.
There she
It's
is.
so good to see you. I missed you.
He hates her.
I wanted to visit.
My shower's off limits, Candace.
Where is he?
He had to help my mom with this big story. Has that reporter's DNA in his blood.
Never mentioned that before.
Weird.
I'm just glad they're giving Jordan like another character to interact with,
Right?
Other than Sarah, you know, like.
Wait, are you driving now?
Nope.
We'll see.
Oh, God.
We'll see. Oh, no.
Is that her?
Yes, stay here.
Oh, they went all the way to London.
Merci.
England.
Merci.
Or are we in Paris right now?
Yeah, we're in Paris, baby.
Lois Lane.
I'm sorry to surprise you like
Oh,
this.
she's an English
Your dad
American.
promised no one would ever find me.
Oh,
Where's General Lane?
dead.
My father.
Damn.
If her mom took her to England when she was a kid still, then it makes sense why she has an English accent.
Sure.
Oh, and she's pregnant.
Oh, she's pregnant.
Something I don't want him to know about.
Whoa. Lex is gonna be a grandfather?
I have 2 boys. They're 16. They mean everything to me. All I want to do is keep them safe.
I don't know how you expect me to help.
You are the one person in the world he cares about.
This is gonna be his kryptonite.
Mm-hmm.
That grandbaby.
I was wrong about Boss Moxie.
But you weren't wrong about him being a criminal, were you?
No.
Oof. That's hard.
But if you don't talk to him soon, he is going to do something terrible to my family.
Yep.
Yeah, but you can't make this woman do something she doesn't want to do. If she doesn't want to talk to her father, Lex Luthor, like.
You know, I thought she might be our best chance to appeal to Luthor's heart.
That's
Did
a
she agree to speak with him?
tough situation.
6 months pregnant.
Oh, God.
Lex Luthor's going to be a grandfather.
Maybe it's time for you to go to the fortress.
I'm not going to leave you and the boys.
You might have to. That thing killed you. We can't go through that again.
Yeah, dude.
Sweetheart, you are nowhere near ready. That thing is unlike anything you have ever faced before.
Go take a nap in the sun.
It used to be me on that other world.
Is he gonna get
Before
powered
Luthor
up?
got to it.
Or are they gonna leave this series
Do you
to
think
where
your mom can help?
the boys are taking over?
Good question.
Good question.
Elizabeth?
The shelter's doing this puppy adoption thing.
I just kind of thought it would have been something bigger, you know?
It's you and me. No more distractions.
Oh, God.
We will be right there.
Oh, hey, Mrs. Lane.
And here comes another
I know
distraction.
you came all this way to see Jonathan, but I need his help again.
Does this have something to do with the shelter?
Yep.
Jordan will explain. We have to go.
Jordan will expect. Lois, you got it. Come on. Brutal.
This won't take long. I promise.
Also interesting that she called her Mrs. Lane and not Mrs. Kent.
Yeah.
I guess everyone
Yeah, she
refers to
probably
her still as Miss Lane, right?
Yeah, she didn't take the Kent name.
Are you certain this being was once you?
I could sense him in there. Whatever Luther did, it changed him. I've never...
Oh, interesting.
I have yet to encounter a being that exists without weakness, Cal.
Imagine they change him back to Bizarro.
Whenever I killed it, it came back stronger. It's as if dying
Or
made
Superman,
it
I
more
guess.
powerful. How am I supposed to defeat something like that?
Walk me through what happened.
He fucked me up.
Yeah.
He literally put a hole in my chest. Did you not see it? And I couldn't breathe.
Let us see where things went wrong.
Oh, wow.
VR technology.
Real fucking Star Trek moment here.
Yeah.
Google Glass.
We are VR.
The fight started at the farm. It grabbed me so fast I couldn't even react.
Cool.
Continue.
When we got to the subway,
Oh, it's from his perspective. That's great.
he overpowered me here. He was stronger, faster.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not some like weird third person view.
Yeah.
Well, when he shoved him, when he like pierced him on that satellite thing, it like temporarily weakened him. Jesus.
Oof.
Cal,
Mom, I'm fucked.
do not give up hope, my son.
I have to tell Lois.
I'm good as dead.
He's gonna have to use his boys.
She was, but who she was with.
Oh, damn it.
Uh-oh. He's not gonna like that.
Was this person standing right next to John?
Where's my daughter?
We were just about to head over.
She agreed to talk.
Did Jonathan fly this 6 months pregnant woman from Paris,
Yeah.
France to Smallville, Kansas?
Probably.
I hope that baby
Yes.
is not like in any
Windy.
kind of danger.
If I couldn't stop that thing at my best, how am I supposed to beat it now?
Well, then we better hope Elizabeth can get through to him.
You just see middle fingers being thrown up.
How far along are you?
Almost 6 months.
Where's the father?
You don't get to know that.
Ooh. Smart lady.
Why did you stop writing me?
I needed to put everything behind me so that I could move on.
You mean move on from me?
Yeah, fucker.
Do you know how hard it was to be your daughter? To grow up with the last name Luther. People found out who I was and assumed the worst. They thought I was like you.
Damn.
I didn't kill those people.
No.
Well, you've done worse things, or just
but
as
you've
bad.
done other things.
Yeah.
Lies spread by Lois Lane.
Make this about her.
That would be amazing if this show was like, Lex Luthor actually never killed anyone. I'd be like, what?
Huh?
He killed Superman.
I've always shown you who I am. Can we talk?
Nice jeans, Lex. He's such like a country boy in this. I love it.
Yeah.
A lot went wrong in our marriage.
Like what?
For starters, I wasn't ready.
Did you want to be a dad?
Oof. Oof.
Not at first.
Yeah.
The reason I'm fighting to be part of your life is because you're the best part of mine.
Should have picked a different career path, Lex.
You're not the man who sat with me in that closet. You never were.
Yeah, he was lying to you.
You're wrong. All I want is a chance to be your dad again. That's all I'm asking.
Dude, you're hilarious.
You're the best.
Look at those speakers on top of the car. Fuck. Okay. They're partying.
Remember the last time they were here, what happened?
Yeah.
Supposed to be here an hour ago.
John was busy covering a big story with his mom.
Thought you were a fireman?
Okay, you're both lying to me.
Whoa.
We're gonna go check on the keg.
Oh, God.
Deucer out.
Candace.
No, just stop it, okay? Stop lying.
This woman's calling Lois Lane a liar.
He's gonna tell her.
I can't believe you still have this. How old was I?
Don't fall for it, Elizabeth. Don't fall for it, Elizabeth.
She might.
This is how you looked the last time I saw you.
Look a little different now.
Sound a little different, too.
My accent changed pretty soon after we moved to England.
Oh, there it is.
Your mother insisted on keeping me in the dark.
Don't blame her. She's not the reason you went to prison.
That was Lois Lane.
Lois Lane isn't to blame. It was the choices that you made. You are the reason I grew up without a father.
No, it was her.
This man is tunnel vision.
Yep.
It's always someone else's fault, isn't it?
Lil.
No. This was a mistake.
Damn.
Come on, Lex.
She's leaving. I'll talk to her.
Talking didn't work, Clark.
I'm
He's
amazed.
gonna send that thing.
I will fix it.
I'm amazed Clark hasn't been super hearing eavesdropping this whole time.
Yeah. But I'm glad he hasn't.
Look, I also lost my dad when I was young, just a few years older than you were. There's not a day that goes by that I don't miss him.
I'm betting your father was nothing like mine.
No, he was not.
Losing you changed something in him.
Don't put this on me. It's not my job to fix him.
It's just you lost something too. And if you don't at least try to get it back, I think you'll regret it.
Can't believe this guy's vouching.
I know.
For fucking Lex
I don't know,
Luthor.
dude. I know, dude.
What's
what's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Candace, I can fly. I don't know what to tell you.
Then just tell me, like, why is that so hard?
They've been arguing about this for 3 hours, apparently.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not trying to hide anything.
I'm done.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah, dude, that's what happens.
Does Sarah know?
I should probably go talk to my brother.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, she's back.
Guys, it's dark. How long has he been sitting there?
Yeah, long time.
I tried to be a good father, though. Wanted to break the cycle. The first time my father walked out on me and my mother, I was 7. He didn't want to raise some kid.
Oh.
She took that anger out on me.
Oh.
Used his own belt.
Jeez.
Because it was the one thing he left behind.
Oh, that kid just got hit in the face. Ouch.
I never heard any of this.
It's better you didn't. You were too perfect.
Dad.
She was just a kid, man.
I was wondering if you needed me.
This guy's, like, I get it, but he's fucking Lex Luthor, dude.
Yeah. You're still a little obsessed with Lois Lane.
Yeah, I think this is ultimately maybe what she was looking for is this sort of like, I messed up. I should have been there.
Yeah.
You know?
You punish anyone who gets in your way, no matter the consequence. I just pray Elizabeth sees who you really are before it's too late.
Well, at some point she got out of there, so... I guess
what was that wink?
Yeah, I guess it was right when he went to jail.
Okay.
Oh my god, is she gonna summon that monster? Lois? What are you doing?
Girl.
Say goodbye to your Subaru.
It's okay, guys. It's okay, guys. She has a Subaru. She can escape very quickly.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I'm just kidding.
All right. Oh my god, this is such a stupid idea.
That looked really rough.
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice.
Let's go back to our aunts. Didn't take her. Guess so.
No, but like,
oh, they both heard it.
Must be Mom. You should go.
Why also not you, Jordan?
How about no? How about you go instead of him and let him hash it out? Well, I guess his mom's in trouble, so.
What are you doing here? Baby, you have to leave.
What's going on?
You have to leave right now.
oh Jesus!
Hell yeah!
Why?
Oh no! Oh God!
You gonna try to talk sense into Doomsday? I don't know about that,
What
Lois.
are you trying? Yeah, what are you trying to do, Lois?
Listen to me.
Sun's getting real low.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is?
You know me. Just look at me and try to remember.
He ain't gonna change back. What do you think about to happen?
She's gonna maybe try to control him and be like, go kill Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
That'd be so sick.
You know me.
If she sicked him on Luthor.
This feels very full circle. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
He recognizes me.
Whoa.
And now Lois is gonna get his daughter killed. All right, let's go.
You're gonna be a great mother.
Let's ruin the moment.
How is it now that you're back?
I haven't been to Metropolis much yet.
You've been here?
That's right.
In this town?
Why?
Because of Lois Lane?
Mm-hmm.
Obsession.
He's obsessed with her.
So it's true. You're trying to destroy her family.
Mm-hmm.
Lois Lane took 17 years of my life.
Which you could never get back.
There has to be a price.
Oh, I'd leave immediately.
Yeah. No visitation rights for you.
Not if you want to be in my life.
Oh, I
there
told you.
There you
I
go.
told you.
Ultimatum.
Drop it.
All those years ago, I chose you. And now it's your turn.
Is this how like the Lex Luthor storyline is gonna resolve itself on the show? Is that he's just gonna be like, I'm retired?
It's the only way, Dad.
That is heartbreaking, dude.
He's
That
gonna do anything he can to kill Superman and destroy Lois's life.
She has to pay.
Yeah, see?
Oh, you stupid idiot. I'm going back to
Well,
Paris with
she's
my
got no
French
reason to
husband.
stay then.
Game over.
Yep.
Mom was right about you.
Oof.
Meanwhile, the waitress at this diner is just like, y'all want the check or
She goes,
should I? Y'all good on coffee, hun?
So
What,
stay
what's
out of
going
my
on?
life.
That's it.
damn.
Forever.
Forever.
Fuck. You idiot.
you.
You had your chance.
Yeah, good for you. Get out of there.
Check,
Lex.
please.
Lex, you big dummy. Oh my god. Please do not kill her. You cannot do this show.
That would be no. They're not going to do that.
Yeah.
They might kill Luthor right now.
The concert's right after last period. Doors open at 4.
I'll be there.
You're under arrest.
Dad?
I love you, Lou.
Yeah,
Yeah, damn. Maybe the show will kill Lex Luthor.
He didn't make it to the. He didn't make it to the concert.
They might. This is it. This is the last season, so
ain't gonna be Rush Hour 3.
Meanwhile, if one kid notices it's Superman, then like all the kids are gonna turn around. Like
I told Lois I didn't kill Moxie.
The evidence says otherwise.
You and Lois Lane are destroying my family.
I will never forget this.
I don't know how to say this tough shit, Lex. Let's go.
Yeah, you done goofed. Oh god. War. This is war.
Hey, I'm happy to take.
Oh, Jordan
Wait,
told
so what
her,
happened with-
didn't he?
Jordan told me everything
Oh.
about your dad and who he really is. About you and Jordan.
That everything.
About everything.
Oh.
I think Jordan messed up.
Yeah. Wibble wham wham wazzle.
I think this is the trajectory of the show, is that more and more people are slowly gonna find out. And then by the end, it's just gonna get out. They're high school kids. Like, you can't tell high school kids shit. Oh, the Porch of Healing. Let's go.
Elizabeth left, and she's not coming back. We have to get the boys and go to the fortress.
Doomsday comes out with a bottle of champagne. We are here to
With
party.
a little napkin, with a little serving towel over his arm.
We don't have to worry about that thing anymore.
Oh my god.
What did they do?
What did you do, Lois?
He's gonna be sitting there eating a rat. Plans change, Luthor.
What happened?
Now where is he though? Where is he? Is he just unleashed? Oh, okay. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find
In
out.
your world, you were married.
Married. Yep.
Oh.
And I know how much that hurt. But destroying mine won't ever bring yours back. Don't hurt my family.
Okay.
Yeah. Did he kind of nod his head?
You know, it's pretty nice that they found like a way to make all that stuff in season 2 matter, because it is a little bit of a, like it's a little bit of a low point for me in terms of the show, but making it really
with
work.
The Bizarro universe, yeah.
Yeah. So where did he go? Lois. Oh, come on.
Okay. From that interaction, I don't understand how she's so confident that she neutralized the threat. Am I missing something? What happened?
I mean, I think it literally just depends on it's relying on her explanation to Doomsday of not trying to repeat, the past, basically. Whether or not it will work.
Do we know that this Doomsday is that cognizant? Like, is that open? Because it doesn't seem like it's speaking even as Bizarro spoke,
right?
Like backwards, right?
Do
it's
you
not
think,
even speaking
Augustine,
in that way.
Do you think it's a failure of the sort of like, or not a failure necessarily, but like due to the budget of like the special effects, that maybe the creature wasn't as animated as it could have been, that maybe in the script it was supposed to say like he nods knowingly and Lois and he have a connection, and then it flies off, when really maybe it was a little stiff, a little robotronic, that we're like, what does this mean necessarily? Like, we don't know. It's tough, first of all, because the design of the creature doesn't really lend itself to too much emotion to begin with.
Talking,
all the sort of the skull bones and everything, and the teeth, and the little head with the huge body. But then, could they have pushed it further with the animation, with that sort of emotion? Is it a budget thing? Is it a time thing? Is it that? Like, do you guys think that it's intended in the script, or even the script is trying to be vague right now with like, this thing's in the wild, we don't know if it will?
Yeah. I feel like my interpretation of it is it's a little vague on purpose. And I think like Lois explaining it to Doomsday and it triggering memories is maybe, because right now I feel like the monster is the whole thing, the physical and emotional and mental everything. And I feel like triggering those memories is slowly bringing the humanity back into the creature. And I think I think he goes off to try to understand like what he's feeling and what's going through his mind, because he's starting to remember certain things. So I wonder if that's a little bit of like the Bizarro world Superman, kind of coming through the creature.
Those little flashes, those little flashes of memory.
And I wonder if like maybe the next episode or the episode or whenever, we'll start to see a little bit more from the creature's perspective of like how the creature's interpreting what's happening.
Or like this was like
I hope
Vision
that's right
at the end of this is like White Vision at the end of WandaVision, the TV show, where that robot just flies off after it was like confronted with its memories and humanity, and sort of like, what are you? And it was like, I have to go reflect, and then it fires off. There's going to be another TV show that they're going to do that's going to pick that up. So there may be, I mean, like, how will this Doomsday creature? I didn't think that the Doomsday creature was going to have a storyline wrapped up, but they will, because they couldn't have left it open. It was still alive. It was under Luthor's control. It now killed Sam Lane this season. So how will they wrap it up? Maybe by the end of this season, a couple episodes from now, it will find its own humanity again, and it just decide to leave, kind of like a Bizarro story, where it goes to just another planet, inhabited or uninhabited, and just lives there. It becomes the Superman or protector of that world, somewhere out in space. I could see that happening, because that's what they did with Bizarro in Superman, the animated series, for a while. And it was great. You just went and protected like a barren planet with weird aliens, alien life, so that no people could kind of get hurt by it lumbering around. Or it could end up sacrificing itself in something, to save the members of the Kent family. And then that's the end of that character, Superman Doomsday creature. Who knows?
Actually, that's a really good point, because I feel like because Superman is so depowered that Doomsday making that sacrifice because of all those memories that have been triggered by whatever Lois said to him could very well be the case. And maybe the very first interaction that Doomsday has with Superman and the boys is a very it's a battle basically. But then those memories start to trigger, and Luthor tries to persuade the creature to kill them, and then realizes like, well, I'm not going to repeat these things that happen on my world. Let me change, let me course correct. Let me make that change that Luthor is completely unwilling to make, and have a little bit of a redemption in my story. Maybe.
Could be.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I just kind of expected more, because the writing has been so on point for everything else, that just this little vagueness. I have a feeling they're going to resolve it next episode, but just this little vagueness left me wanting just like, at least like either like an acknowledgement, like a yes or a no from him. He didn't really say anything. He just went off. So that doesn't necessarily mean that the threat is neutralized, but something happened to make Lois think the threat is completely neutralized. So maybe they're not showing it. Maybe they're going to reveal something next episode.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just impatient at this point, I guess. Not sure.
Well, the other thing I think was surprising for me was that Jonathan's girlfriend now knows the secret. And it's like, you guys have been saying they will just reveal that as part of the ending of the Superman story because it's not going to continue into the next season. And as you guys are talking about it, I've been sort of rethinking about the entire idea behind Clark Kent, Superman's secret identity and why it exists. It exists in initial Superman stories to create drama, pretty basic drama of like Lois Lane talking up Superman and then him kind of winking to the camera, like in those old Fleischer animated shorts where he's winks and he's like, sounds good, Lois. Sounds like he's a real top dog or whatever. And then it's Clark because it's that wish fulfillment, that secret thing. But it's existed in comic books because comic books are never ending. So they could never go that next step of like, we needed to maintain the status quo is people don't know Clark Kent is Superman so that Superman can keep being active and Clark Kent can still either have a life or be a part of that story and continue to be a reporter. As soon as that secret gets revealed, the entire DC universe and the Earth of that world changes completely. And I think we've seen it in some comics, but it always kind of ends up reverting in some fashion.
Yeah.
They've never made it a permanent change. We haven't really seen it in like movies or anything that, because movies haven't gotten to that stage yet. But now we have a show that is ending. Yeah. This feels like it is one of the major adaptations, again, outside of some like Elseworlds comics, where they can just get to the end of a Superman story in some way. Yeah, even with Jonathan's girlfriend knowing, like, here's the other thing. In some of those stories where the world does find out or people do find out, it makes Superman's life worse. I'm gonna drag the CW a little bit, but the CW is a nice family network. And I feel like when these secrets are kind of being revealed in this story, we're not going to see the sort of worst case scenario. Does that make sense? We're gonna see the version of like, oh, the community of Smallville will rally behind Clark and protect him. Like we saw little hints of it in like Man of Steel or whatever. Like, oh, no, it's not the worst thing in the world if the world finds out. The world is going to find out. They're going to be cool with it. Jordan and Jonathan are going to be able to be public superheroes, and that's the series finale. Because it's all. I am thinking because it is also the CW. This isn't like an Elseworlds comic that's like, what's the worst case scenario if this would have happened?
They don't have the time to tell
life. They don't have the time. They're not going to do something where a secret like that is announced and revealed, and then they need to come up with some way to undo it. Like what happened with Peter Parker Spider-Man in Marvel Comics or in the MCU with like Doctor Strange having to do a spell. I don't think we're going to see that either. So I think that's going to be the final thing in this story. And I think it will have again, not to drag the network, but like it's a nice family network. It will have a happy ending will be the result. It's not going to be like a stressful, sad, worst case scenario thing. It'll be like, oh, we're okay. Everything is okay. Like it's going to have that kind
Superman lives.
Okay, you guys.
Family. It's all about family here on the CW show, because that's what the show is too. It's about, I don't know, family. So,
I mean, and I get that. Like if I was working on the show, truthfully, like I would want the final moments of the show to be Superman and Lois ride off into the sunset, basically. And it's the sons become heroes. They protect their world. Maybe it inspires other heroes to pop up, and maybe it like sprinkles some seeds of, well, maybe in if we ever got to do like a comic book sequel or whatever, other heroes pop up. You're like, yeah, whatever, sure, I don't care. Anything's possible. Augustine's stressed.
I don't know. There's just a lot to think about. It's just this is the one episode I think. Well, I guess was a lot of episodes in season 2 that I just kind of blocked out of my mind. Because I was like you, Adam. I didn't really enjoy season 2 very much. It left me wanting a lot more. But I'm guessing from like season 3 and now, this was the one that I'm just like, I just needed that little tiny hint. But like I said, I'm just being impatient.
No. That was also Augustine.
To,
If we're talking about this episode, it's like the Clark and Lois drama, the family drama, the Kents that we love. Like it sort of took a step back in this episode to really focus
very
on
Lex
Luthor
centric.
And because we're so distrustful of the guy, I think it was difficult for this episode to win us over to like that he's just trying to be a good dad. The entire time we were like, fuck this guy. No way.
Yeah.
So maybe we couldn't really get wrapped up in that emotion, but how that will pay off or move forward. I mean, next episode, we don't know what's going to happen. Is Lex Luthor's daughter really out of the show going forward? I don't know. Like, we'll see. We will see. But I think that's a part of it too. It's like we just love Lois and Clark and the boys and Kyle. Like we just love those characters, and then to have to Lana, everybody. So to spend time with Lex, it's like cool, but we like rooting against you.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely we do.
We will see. But of course, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. How did you feel about this episode? Make sure you guys check out everything else that we're watching on Patreon and everything on YouTube. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Heroes Reforged is gonna react. Heroes Reforged is gonna review. Heroes Reforged is gonna discuss. That's why we are watching